Hey, what's going on, everyone? Happy end of the summer, man. We have one more week of summer vacation, so hopefully you are doing well. This is Mr. Riley. I'm Mr. Riley for the new folks. Mr. Riley coming to you live from the West Coast, the best coast, the West Side. I am the chapter chair, and I have my co-chair, Miss Kathy Aguirre. She's not on the video with me, but she's definitely my comrade as being the UTLA representatives on our school site. So we had our wonderful leadership conference this past weekend, and so I just wanted to share a couple of things with you before we have our first meeting. The first thing is, did you know that our contract expires in June? So check this out. To that end, there's going to be a series of things that we're going to need to have input from you beginning in September. We're going to have some small meetings, and we'll have to decide either virtual or in person. But just we want your input. UTLA wants the input of the teachers at the campuses, and so similar to how we did a couple of years ago with the Beyond Recovery platform, we will meet and share and discuss some things that we want at our school sites. Ultimately, how it will affect, our bargaining as we move forward. And so that's one of the things to look forward to. Again, June 30th is the end of our contract. So contract negotiations will begin in February, and we'll try to, the goal is to try to get something on paper, something happening, the conversations going on as it relates to a contract negotiation. The second thing that we talked about and this weekend's leadership conference is just how we communicate. And so there's something that's called for the new people a communication action team or a CAT team. And what I've done for the past couple of years, I asked some people on each of the grade levels to kind of head that. However, I'm thinking we might do it a little bit differently. I'm not too sure. But anyway, a CAT team is basically going to help us get information out as it relates to UTLA events, or maybe something that's happening on campus, like maybe a chapter meeting or something like that. And so just think about being a part of our CAT team. If you were a CAT team member and you still want to be, it's not a problem. There's plenty to go around. And so we look for at least 5 or 6 different teachers on campus to kind of help facilitate that role. And then the last thing is that we want to make sure that everyone kind of understands the local school leadership power that we have as educators on our campus. And so to that end, there are 6 different buckets that LSLC helps to actually has purview over. And so first thing, let me just say thank you to the folks who were on the LSLC committee last year. But how it happens, I think in our bylaws, we only have it for 1 year. So if you served last year, that's fine. But if you also want to serve this year, we would love for you to come back and be a part of our local school leadership council. Again, I think we'll need 5 or 6 teachers. We'll have some parent reps and things of the nature, someone from the office staff or classified. But yeah, so think about being a part of the local school leadership council. And I kind of want to do things differently. Give you for instance, or for example, local school leadership is supposed to be at the top of all of the committees that we have on our campus. And so I know admin likes to, kind of use the input of the IWT, Instructional Leadership Team, or whatever the case might be, whatever it's called. But actually, LSLC should be on top of that as well in terms of the IWT team should be providing information to the LSLC. The PBIS team should be providing information to the LSLC. If you're planning events for the students, all of that should go through LSLC. And so there's 6 different buckets that we have purview over. And so if you want to be a part of that particular committee, it's very, very important. And so is something that I'm going to stress heavily, that we not meet on Tuesdays, that we can meet on a different day to make sure that all of those concerns from the teachers, maybe parents, other staff members are heard. Other than that, that's it. Just know that this coming Friday, August 9th, is an optional day. If you show up, you get paid. You can work in your classroom. There are no meetings. If you don't show up, not a problem. It's not a big deal. But just know that Monday, August 12th, is the first day of school. So it's different from all the other school years where, we used to have a planning meeting or faculty meeting days prior to. Nope. you have an optional day, and then you have the beginning of the school. So enjoy the last few days of your summer. This is Mr. Riley coming to you live from the West Coast, the best coast, the West Side, on behalf of Ms. Aguirre. We look forward to seeing you on campus either Friday or on Monday. Take care. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on campus. Peace.